Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Welcome to a live stream. Let's play some Star Wars The Old Republic. So yeah, I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know if I was going to do a stream this morning, but I decided to hop on. My daughter's birthday was yesterday. We had a good time. Well, her birthday party was last Saturday. Had a bunch of kids come over. 200. Had a bunch of kids come over from her school. Had some family come over, her cousins. We rented a big ass bounce house, and it was a good time. And yesterday was her actual birthday. She turned 6 yesterday. So we just had some family come over and let the kids play all day, and yeah, it was good. She got some My Little Pony stuff. She's super into that right now. But yeah. What's new with you guys? Tan Production, thank you so much for the support, man. Tan says, I voiced a Jedi in the show's 2nd episode, and if we could hop on Discord call after the stream, I can show you something super secret. I don't even know my Discord login, unfortunately. I've been trying to figure that out for a while.
What do you want?
One sec.
To feed the beasts, and I don't
you
have
got
time to
you got Twitter? You send a DM, or keep that information to yourself, because not that I care about the spoilers or anything like that. I care about your own career. I care about you not losing your job and not screwing yourself over in the future. Not that I would ever show anything or divulge the secrets of the Tan Production. But is that my... It sounds like my stomach growling. Yeah, if you have Twitter, I think you have Twitter, right? I think we follow each other. Or even Instagram.
Have you heard of a creature called Seroon?
Seroon? You know
It's
of
still pretty
Seroon?
wild that you're able to do that
creature
stuff, man.
was close to me when I was an acolyte.
She's 6 years old, Swish.
It
6.
helped me survive my trials.
Crazy.
It traveled places I couldn't, told me everything it heard and saw. It had been living off vermin before I came along. I figured out a way to make it healthier, stronger. Seroon's special meals.
Tell me more of this.
Seroon never knew exactly what I fed it. Its meals weren't just beast fodder. Seroon ate the corpses of the Academy's failures, the bones and blood of dead acolytes. Feeding on their energy after death, it grew exponentially.
Yeah, I'm surprised there hasn't been
powerful
a
with every
console
meal.
release of this game,
Became
Swish.
strong
That's
in the
true. I
dark
never
side.
thought about that.
You fed the corpses of dead students to that thing.
The sludge we feed to the slaves and the two Carter wouldn't have sated Seroon. And bodies pile up quickly here. It was an easy way to dispose of them. When I saw how twisted Seroon was becoming, I sent it away.
Man, I haven't played this in a
It was
while,
becoming hungrier all the time, and I feared it
and
would
I
attack
barely
the living.
remember what I did last time I
Destroying
played
it seemed
You know what I mean?
impossible.
That
It
happens
could
to me
heal
so
any
often.
injury it suffered.
Like, I don't even...
hoped it would
I haven't
find a
played
new home
Jedi Survivor in a couple months.
But it seems we must act more decisively.
I break beasts' necks in my sleep.
No.
Then I
it
don't
is-
remember what the last thing I did in that game was, you know.
Seroon may not be strong enough to kill acolytes on its own, but it can't be slain. Its regenerative abilities draw on the power of the Force. Together, we must poison Seroon. Before I sent Seroon away, I
Not yet,
developed a
Gavin.
powerful toxin.
Have not played it yet.
But I didn't have the heart to
I know
use it.
all my buddies were
It won't
really
kill the
into it,
creature,
like,
but it should
when
strip
it
it of
came
its
out,
power.
or a few weeks ago even. I don't know if they're still playing it.
That has possibility.
I take some pride in the formula. If we do this, Seroon won't survive much longer. It will hide as best it can and slowly starve. But the alternative is to let it become a living horror.
Then let's poison that thing.
I'm glad you see it as I do. I'm giving you this meat. Don't ask me where it came from, but it should fool Seroon. Once the poison is in its system...
Alright, can you guys still hear me?
I take
Okay.
no satisfaction in this.
I'm leaning back a little bit. I'm
But it
leaning
is
back instead of
necessary.
sitting forward, doing a live stream. I'm getting comfy, man. I'm sitting in this... it's Thursday morning. So yeah, my daughter's real birthday was yesterday. Her party was Saturday. And yesterday, my wife, she was at work, and she said, I gotta come home. She started feeling really sick. So she came home and she's been sick all night. She's still sleeping right now, and just, I don't know if it's like a stomach bug or something, man, but it's, yeah, she's down for the count right now. We had big plans today, or, tomorrow too, or tonight even. My daughter's spending the night at my parents' house, and we were going to go out and maybe see a movie and stuff like that, so hopefully she starts feeling better, but I doubt it. I doubt it. Alright, let's see. Activate the lore object to learn about modification. I can do that. Am I the only one that gets a little discombobulated with a lot of,
What can I get for you?
like mission
Come back
tracking
anytime.
and stuff like that in this game? Activate the lore object. Where's the lore? Is this the lore object? There we go. Now, scan Lord Solence. Dark Science. Creeping Hunger. Is that where the... Dark Science. Let's see. Creeping Hunger. I'm going to do the Creeping Hunger one. I think I can... Oh, don't I have a speeder bike? I think I have a speeder bike now. Yeah. Sweet. Forgot I had a speeder. Oh, you can jump the speeder. I forgot you could jump the speeder.
My lord, may I speak to you for a moment?
Sure, why not, Sentry? Go ahead.
Thank you. I'm honored that you would do me the courtesy. There was an acolyte. Not long ago, he entered this tomb and didn't come back. He died in there.
Tell me how he died.
I don't know, but I could tell he was dying. I heard him scream, even through the great tomb doors. The acolyte who went in there, he was a good sort, friendly and talkative. He said he was entering the tomb to prove himself to his father. I just thought it would be nice if somebody took his body back and told his father he didn't make it.
Yes, the father should be told that his son has fallen.
I'd never survive in there. And even if I did, I wouldn't be allowed to see his father. He is a Dark Honor Guard stationed in the Academy. None but Sith can ever set foot on the sacred ground where he stands watch. But you could find the body and bring it to his father. Please do this and honor the fallen.
I might do that too, Sky Guy.
If I see the Acolyte's body, I will try to retrieve it.
Thank you so much. If you find the Acolyte's remains inside the tomb, let me know. I can tell you where to find his father in the Academy. Good luck.
What's up, Baggins? Oh, I didn't see that. Like, which one? The Tobey Maguire ones? That'd be fun to go see. I don't think I ever saw the third one. Wasn't there a third one with Venom? Or was that the second? I don't remember, honestly.
Yep, just like I left it. This place is still ultra creepy.
Wait, this is the creature?
You won't have any complaints. I find your lack of appreciation intolerable.
Go by yourself, Baggins. I've been to a few movies by myself. Like, I mean, it's been a decade or more, even.
Our paths shall never cross again.
But it was always fun. Like, my wife would be working and I had the day off, and I'd be like, you know what? There's a 10 o'clock showing of Jurassic Park 3D. Yeah, I'll go to that. We're debating about going to see a movie tonight if my wife feels better. Probably won't, though, unfortunately. What was I gonna say? We were gonna go see the new Dune, but the only showing we'd be able to go to is a 9:45 showing. And dude, we wouldn't get home till like 1 in the morning with the drive and everything, you know. So I don't think we're gonna do that. Well, you know,
Found him. That poor
we'd have to go
acolyte.
pick up our daughter from my parents' house early, and I don't know.
He got torn up pretty badly in there.
He was so brave and ready to prove himself to his father. His father was Naaman Fall. As I said before, he's one of the Dark Honor Guards in the Academy. If you take the acolyte's remains to his father, I'm sure he'll be grateful.
That sounds worthwhile.
Thank you. It's good to see that there are more feelings embraced by the Sith than just hate and fury. You can find the acolyte's father outside the chamber of the Dark Council. That's where he stands guard.
I don't think I've ever said I don't consider the prequels canon. That sounds like one of those things that people have put in my put words in my mouth about. I've never been a big fan of those movies, but you know, even like a decade ago, I talked about how I would never want them remade. People love those movies, you know. So yeah, I mean, there's parts of things that you're not gonna like in Star Wars, right? Whether it's the prequels, the sequels, or even the original trilogy or non-film material. And just because you don't like it doesn't mean that it's not a part of the, you know, the through and through canon. But you know, you can choose to ignore certain parts if you want. We all kind of play in our own little headcanon sandbox, you know, which is fine. A lot of people that don't like the modern stuff, that's fine. There's a lot of people that don't like the prequel era stuff, that's fine. And you just pick and choose what you want to enjoy and want to pay attention to. I mean, that's kind of how Star Wars has always been, really. What's up, Luke? Good to see you, man. Wait. Says I was supposed to take the remains here. Where's... Oh. Oh. Okay. I didn't realize I was standing underneath an elevator. Am I stuck in that? Sweet. Kick ass, man. This is kick ass. Cannot do that while moving. Is there a way that... Oh, there we go. Ah, alright. So, note to self, don't stand underneath an elevator. A lot of people turn it in this quest or something.
You don't belong here. You stand before the chamber of the Dark Council, and this floor is off limits to all who are not lords of the Sith. If you are not on official business, you will leave now.
I've come with news about your son.
So that is the smell you carry. It is said he went into the tomb of Naga Sadao to prove himself, and was killed.
Oh, nice.
He
Thanks.
was such a
Who
weak
says that,
boy.
Bill?
He shames me in death as he shamed me in life. When I heard of his death, I could not leave my post. Honor forbade it.
Pouring
Still,
some coffee from
I would
a
like to know what happened.
thermos into my mug. That was not the sound of urine. Instead of going downstairs and
Of course. Ask away, my lord.
Your deference
filling my mug, I
does
just
you credit.
brought a big
Now
ass
tell me,
thermos up here
where
in a
did
mug.
you find his body? Did my pathetic
Keep it
son
warm.
even make it past the first steps? In the end, was he Sith?
He died valiantly, deep in the tombs. He was nearly Sith.
He died well. I suppose my son had more of me in his heart than I had ever considered possible. With this news, you have brought me a peace I didn't think possible. Thank you. I will have him buried in honor. Take this small token of my appreciation and go.
Oh. Oh, nice. How do I... So, can I get... Oh, one pinning reward. There we go. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, can I, Sweet. There's also a way you can hide your mask, right? I always like... Or your helmet. Whenever I play an MMO, I always like my character's face to show. I usually hide... Even if it's like a big, beefy, you know, really good helmet or mask in an MMO. For whatever reason, I always like to turn on the option to hide helmet, just because I like my character's face to show. I don't know why. It makes the game a little more personable, I suppose. Running around. In a world with real people. What's up, Cisco? That is very true, Luke. Yeah, no kidding. Hadn't really thought of that before. I'm over the, you know, I wish it would be so much easier and fun for me if I just kind of scrapped the helmet thing on the channel, but I've been talking about doing that for, you know, a long time. Don't think it'll ever happen at this point. But, it would just be easier to make videos. But, you know, it's got I got a little, little gimmick going on the channel, and I've been doing it for 13 years now. And it would be fun to change and do a little reveal or whatnot, but I don't know. Maybe one day. What is my headcanon? I don't know if I would call it headcanon, but it's things that, like, before complete a conquest. What mission is this? Daily heroic mission. Scan Lord. Oh, I need to scan the Lord right there. Okay. It's just certain things that, like, you know, I assumed about certain aspects of Star Wars. Oh, no, I gotta go back. Oh, I forgot to have the thing. You know, before, like, so, for example, Boba Fett dying in the Sarlacc pit, right? You know, for a long time, that was the case. In my head, Boba Fett was dead. So, it's, you know, something like that is kind of hard for me to change on. Or in my head, he's kind of still dead in that Sarlacc pit. Or even when Obi-Wan Kenobi is talking about the Clone Wars to Luke, you know, your father fought the Clone War, you know, blah, 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 and in A New Hope, in Obi-Wan's house there, you know, we all kind of, at that time, before we knew what the Clone Wars really were, you know, we all had our own little head canon about what that was, what it looked like, what it was all about, you know. So it's just kind of interesting to see how, when there's a little bit of mystery involved, we all kind of create our own
task. I will take the holocron now.
You know, headcanon and whatnot.
It is time we judge the purity of your overseers.
To fill in the gaps
time we know
before
how
they're
much
filled
of the
in. You know?
survive in their veins.
Does that make sense? The face reveal would come with the season pass. Yeah, there you go, Lane. What are you saying?
What does it matter? The ancient Sith are dead.
It matters because the ancient Sith are the source of our power. They are everything we are. The holocron, it glows white. So little Sith blood in all of the Academy. And only one of the Overseers wears the red marks. This is shameful. I will bring this to the attention of the Dark Council. Measures must be taken if the true Sith to survive.
That sounds like the guy... I was playing the new Diablo late last night. That sounds like the voice actor from Diablo. What's his name? Ralph Ineson? I was playing Diablo last night and I was like, I recognize this guy's voice. And I can picture him. What the hell is his name? And yeah, it was the guy I was thinking of. He's an actor, and I'm curious if he voiced this character, because they sound remarkably similar. But I don't think so. I don't see him on the... I don't see this on his IMDb. Anyway.
Sith blood may disappear, but Sith teachings will endure.
They are one and the same. You have served well. It is too late for me to alter your training. But in the future, perhaps acolytes will kneel at the feet of the pure-blooded.
Personal conquest increase.
You're good to go.
Should probably go sell some of this armor. What's up, Spectacular? Welcome, man. Alright, Taxi Wilds, Dark Science. Let me see. Enter the tomb, complete the conquest. Board a shuttle to the Imperial Fleet. I'm gonna do that. That sounds fun. I'm gonna board a shuttle to the Imperial Fleet. That's not where I need to go.
Travel route is confirmed.
Yeah, man. Yeah, like I said, yesterday was my daughter's birthday, and I let her stay up super late. Again, my wife was down for the count. She's very sick right now. So it was me and my daughter. I was doing bedtime, and we got her a bunch of My Little Pony stuff for her birthday because she's obsessed with it right now. And Imperial Fleet, and we got her like a. It comes with like 25 wall stickers, like, you know, the peel in place wall stickers. You know, you can easily remove them and put them wherever you want. 25 of them, bunch of characters, bunch of little fun stars and hearts and rainbows and stuff. And me and her just stayed up till like 9:30 last night putting all of them on her walls, and I just, you know, wanted her to decorate her room the way she wants it. You know, she hold on, let's see, right click to open. They're all level 1. I don't know. So yeah, we got her a big bunk bed, like a big IKEA loft bed that comes with a desk underneath it, and it's just super cool. It's really cool looking. We got that for her birthday, and main level. We got that, and then a bunch of My Little Pony stuff. But I don't know. It's just kind of cool for her, or for me to see. Her like decorating. Hold on, let me see. There's PvP tutorial. These are all okay. It's cool for me to see her like decorating her room the way she wants it. You know, slowly getting rid of all the stuff that we got her back in the day that was more babyish, I guess. And now she's 6 years old and she's just making her own, her room hers, you know. I don't know, it's fun to see. I guess I'll grab this quest too. Oh, there's a couple quests over here. Heroic missions. Complete a conquest. Heroic. I'll do this. I'll come back and do these later. I got a lot of missions logged, so I get with MMOs when I get a bunch of quests, especially this for some reason, Star Wars: The Old Republic is kind of confusing to me when it comes to navigating and the map and everything, and figuring out where I need to go and whatnot. It's just confusing to me. I don't like to have a bunch of quests all lined up. Flashpoint, the Black Talon. And I say that, and I'm about to pick up another one.
As it should be.
Board the Black Talon and complete the Flashpoint. Am I going to be able to do this on my own? Or is this going to be super difficult and I'm going to die? Currently I have an active phase and may not queue for phase reset. Board the Black Talon to complete the Flashpoint. Activate combat support droid.
Tell the captain that I'll be back on the bridge as soon as I've done his errand.
Yes, sir.
Good to have you aboard. I'm Lieutenant Silas, second in command of the Black Talon. We're your ride to Drummond Cass.
I'm sure the ship will suffice. How long until we reach the planet?
Shouldn't be more than a day. The Black Talon makes this run on a regular basis without much trouble. We're primarily a transport. I should also add on behalf of everyone, it's an honor to service the Sith and the Corban Academy. Consider yourself our guest.
Your respect for the Sith is admirable, Lieutenant.
Thank you, my lord. I'm the Empire's loyal servant. I won't keep you further. When we arrive in the Drummond system, I'll have you informed. In the meantime, your droid's in the conference room. We picked it up with the upgrades from Geonosis. When we docked here, it mentioned your name.
Sorry, I don't know what droid you're talking about.
Oh? The machine asked for you, so I assumed you were the owner. My mistake. In any case, it seems someone wants to get in touch. The conference room is down the hall. I'll be on the bridge. And you, soldier, when you're done playing honor guard, get back to your post. This isn't a luxury yacht.
Yes, sir.
Identity confirmed. Good day. I'm Advanced Protocol Unit NR02. My functions are diplomacy, translation, manslaughter, and calumniation.
Manslaughter? Is that what he said?
I have a message for you from my master. Please stand by for delivery.
You have my attention.
This is Unit NR02 to Grand Moff Kilran. You are now in contact with the Black Talon.
Well, so I am. and it seems you've brought me just the person I've been looking for. My name is Rikus Kilran. I'm commander of the 5th Fleet, second to the Minister of War, and my personal favorite, the so-called Butcher of Coruscant.
I don't understand. What's going on here?
It's apparent I need another pair of hands, so I asked NR2 to check the ship's passenger manifest.
My good fortune that I was in a position to contact you. I was already aboard the Black Talon.
6 hours ago, the Republic engaged in an illegal border skirmish on the edges of Imperial territory. One enemy warship escaped. That warship, the Brenal Star, is carrying a passenger of vital strategic importance. Yours is the only vessel placed to intercept.
This passenger the Brenal Star is carrying, who is it?
The warship's passenger is codenamed the General. We don't know his identity, but the Republic believes he possesses military secrets, our military secrets. I trust the reports. The General must be captured or killed. Captain Orzik, the man commanding your transport, doesn't share my enthusiasm. He's disobeyed my orders to attack. Feel free to show him what the Empire does to cowards. Then commandeer his ship, find the Brenal Star, and deal with the General.
I have a feeling
Sounds like a
I'm
good
going to get
opportunity for
destroyed in
violence.
this mission.
Truly it's comforting to find patriots in this age of skirmishes and border disputes. We need individuals like you if we're to survive the next great war.
I will lead the way to the bridge. Once Captain Orzik is deposed and our hijacking is complete, we may proceed to the Brenal Star. Excellent. Then I will proceed.
Well, I got a companion.
Please move aside immediately. Halt! My lord, this is a restricted area. Captain Orzik's command. You'll have to leave immediately.
I suggest you back off before someone gets hurt.
I'm afraid I can't do that. This is the command deck entry hatch. No one's allowed in until we reach our destination.
Time is limited. We must proceed to the bridge immediately.
Our orders were to treat any approach as an attack. You need to take your droid and move it.
Your life is about to end.
Blasters out!
I bet I die.
Attack!
I bet they survive. I bet I die.
We must proceed to the bridge immediately.
You better mess with us now.
Oh, maybe not. Okay. Okay, okay. Maybe this isn't going to be as hard as I thought it was going to be.
If you are concerned about the loss of life, I assure you, the deaths of all injured crew members will be strategically insignificant.
I wish it would automatically pick up credits.
All Marines have been neutralized. Scanning for additional threats.
What's going on? Sir? Stay calm, Ensign. Everyone stay calm.
No threats found. The bridge is now secure.
Who makes the decisions around here?
I'm Captain Brenal Orzik. I'm pretty sure I know what this is about. For the record, I take complete responsibility for my actions.
Captain Orzik, I'm told you disobeyed a direct order from Grand Moff Kilran.
Yes, I had no idea he'd respond this brutally. He must want the Brenal Star's passenger pretty badly. Maybe he just hates me. The Black Talon would be destroyed chasing a battleship. I've fought in the war before and I'll fight again, but I don't do suicide missions.
I'm not looking to make a martyr of anyone. We can complete this mission and survive.
I expect you believe that. I see it differently. Listen to me. You've managed to hijack one ship, and that's certainly impressive. But taking on the Brenal Star is something else altogether. I might be able to get us close, but then you'd have to board it, fight an army of Republic soldiers, and somehow find the general. It's unacceptable.
I didn't ask for your analysis, Captain. We're going after that ship.
I see. Thank you for making that clear. Seems I have little choice in the matter. You have my crew. I'll cooperate, for now.
Let's get to work. We don't have much time.
Downloading new orders to all bridge consoles. Priority 1. Intercept the Brenal Star.
You heard the droid, everyone. Prepare to jump to lightspeed.
Oh no, I didn't see that, Christian. That's cool. I like that.
Class warship on the scanners.
Gives me a little hope for the movie. I don't know what else he's done.
Turbo lasers, missiles, and what looks like transport pods. I'm not sure.
Evasive maneuvers. Keep the pods at distance. They look harmless, but they'll latch onto the hull and cut at us with sabotage droids.
Evasive maneuvers. Aye, sir.
Sir, 3 shuttles on an intercept course. Assault party. We don't have sufficient defenses to keep them from landing.
Let them land. I can handle any borders.
This course of action is deemed advisable.
Security will meet you at the entrance of the shuttle bay. Defend the ship at all costs, and we'll get you to the Brenal Star.
Alright, here we go.
Secondary power systems damaged. Non-essential systems may be inoperable.
Oh, one sec. All right.
Incoming shuttle.
Let's see. Something that I can turn off, right? Or I can go around, it looks like. Morning, Andre. I love that alarm sound. Oh, just... Oh, that is... That, you know, you think of certain sounds, and they're just Star Wars. Like that alarm sound that you just heard, and also, for whatever reason, like when I think of Star Wars and sounds, one of the first sounds that comes to my mind is, oh, I think these guys are going to be kind of tough. Let's see.
You never should have attacked us.
One of the sounds that just immediately comes to my mind is the sound of a mouse droid. For whatever reason, a mouse droid just like pops into my head so often when I think of Star
You never should have attacked us.
This guy's tough.
Imperial arrogance knows no bounds. I've beaten worse than you.
I like that, Luke, yeah. I might actually do that. That might be a good alarm for when I'm at the station. I might do that.
This is the captain. If you can hear this, we need you on the bridge.
Let's see, how many do I need to defeat still? I think it was 40. Probably pretty close. Let's see. One more. There we go.
Damage reports from all decks. We're holding together, sir, but I don't know for how long.
Make it last, Ensign. Don't let us down.
Please stand alert. Grand Moff Kilran's representative has returned.
I see you took care of the Republic assault. Welcome back to the bridge.
Bring me up to speed.
We've survived the first wave of attacks from the Brenal Star. Things will be calm until we enter fighter range. Another minute, maybe two.
Transmission coming in. Long range. It's a message, but it's not from the Brenal Star.
Put it through, Ensign.
This is Jedi Grandmaster Satil Shan hailing unidentified Imperial vessel. I'm en route to your location with 16 Republic vessels. I'm asking you to retreat before more lives are lost.
Your pleading is pointless, Jedi. I am Sith, and there is nothing you can do to stop me.
I've heard those same words from others of your kind. They are never true. The Brenal Star is under my protection. Our convoy was ambushed and I sent the Star ahead. We will reunite. I just crippled 3 Imperial dreadnoughts. I don't wish to destroy you. The peace between Republic and Empire is fragile enough already.
Tell the Brenal Star to hand over the General. No one needs to be hurt.
The General has a role to play with the Republic. Incidents like this are happening across the galaxy, but only because we let them. Leave the Brenal Star to me. If you don't, then may the Force be with you. Because the men and women aboard that ship can hold you off until we arrive, and you will be defeated.
We'll see about that. End transmission.
Affirmative. Ending transmission.
Entering fighter range. The Brenal Star is launching its first squadron.
It's a fun mission.
It's time for us to do the same. I assume you'll be leading the boarding party to go after the General?
Whatever's necessary to finish this.
Good luck. I'm sure you'll have the General in your hands in no time.
I advise that you proceed to the shuttle bay. The flight to the Brenal Star may be hazardous, but Grand Moff Kilran has complete faith in your abilities.
I accept all forms of currency.
Sell junk. Repair all. Sure.
Thank you for your patronage.
Welcome. Alright, I have a feeling the last few fights have not been that tough. I have a feeling this will be very tough. Whatever comes next. Luke, are these flashpoints just kind of like you can do them whenever, like with parties and stuff like that, or this isn't like a part of my main story quest, right? It's a story flashpoint. Is a flashpoint just kind of like a mission you can do over and over again? If that makes sense. I don't really remember how these things are structured. I'd love it, Wanderers. Wanderers asked if what I would feel, or how I would feel about a Grand Theft Auto style Star Wars game. I'd love it, just the open world nature of it. And hopefully that's what we're kind of gonna get with Outlaws. That would be ideal. Repeatable dungeon. That's a good way to put it. Thank you. You can complete many of them solo or with a group. Doing so with a group earns you more XP and better loot. Oh, okay. So just meant to story access. Gotcha. Okay. Appreciate that. Yeah, these would be fun to do with a group for sure. I'll have to group up one day and knock some out. I mean, I'm assuming it gets more difficult. Yeah, that combat droid rules. It's just kind of saving my ass this whole time, I feel like. Alright. What is this? What does that do? To restore your health cannot be used during combat. Channels your hatred to restore your health. Can I... Oh, I already have health. Can I... Is that... Oh, whatever.
This is Protocol Unit NRO2. I hope you're receiving this message clearly, and that your flight was free of incident. Please hold for Security Coordinator Ensign Bukhara.
The Marines are on their way. They'll follow you in and hold each junction you secure. Try not to take too long. We're not a military ship. What you have is all you're getting.
I'm not interested in excuses. If I need more Marines, you'll pick up a blaster yourself.
Yes, but... I understand.
I have been scanning the Brenal Star's communications, and security forces appear to be moving to protect the escape pods. It is extremely likely that the crew is attempting to evacuate the...
No, I never have, Sam.
You must
That sounds fun.
Eliminate him before he escapes.
We'll have the General before the crew knows what's happening.
Excellent news. I will be in contact if the situation changes. Proceed to assault all defense points between you and the target.
Yeah, it's fun. Who said that? Ninrevo, how are you like coming back to the game? Been thinking about jumping in after a long while. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy it. I get an itch to play an MMO from time to time. And this definitely scratches that itch, you know? I played it day one when it first came out. And I've dabbled in it from time to time over the years. You know, I go through phases and waves of firing it up. But it's always fun to jump in, and you know, it's crazy because I'm not much of a completionist in video games. You know, I usually go through the main story and of any game, really. But it's kind of neat every time I hop in here. I feel like I experience something completely different that I've never experienced before, whether it's a story or maybe, you know, choosing a different combat class or something like that. And you know, it's free to play these days. And I mean, I'm not paying for a subscription right now. I don't know if I ever will. But there's the option there, you know, to do so. So yeah, I mean, if you might as well hop in. It's fun, man.
Show some respect.
I haven't played it with anybody in a while. I might, you know, one day hop in with Luke and do some missions and quests and stuff like that. What is this? Emergency Culto Station? What does this thing do? Oh.
So,
Heals me.
You think you're tough meat? Ah! Part of me was hoping you'd try to board this ship.
Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? I'm the same way there, Wanderers. Even like last night, you know, I stayed up pretty late. I watched the first episode of the new Fallout show, which was great. Again, my wife is really sick. She's still laying in bed downstairs. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play a video game. I'm gonna play a game. But the problem for me is, like, I have so many choices, and I end up just like bouncing around from game to game. I played like a really quick round of PUBG, and then I was like, I'm gonna play some new Diablo because it's on Game Pass. I played that for like 15 minutes, and then I fired up. What did I fire up? I can't even remember. But yeah, it was just like me. Completely indecisive as to what I wanted to play, and I ended up playing nothing more than like 10 or 15 minutes. I don't know why I do that. Does anybody else do that? Like, there's an infinite amount of games that you could play, and I just end up, it's kind of like scrolling through Netflix and trying to figure out what you want to watch, you know? And then I have so many games that I started and haven't finished and haven't played in a while, like The Last of Us and Hogwarts Legacy and even Jedi Survivor. Like right now, I should probably be playing Jedi Survivor. Because I haven't played it in months. And I've only logged like 8 hours or something like that in it. That's probably one that I need to play and beat, right? Fun to do on a live stream. Yeah, she's fine. She came home from work early yesterday and just, you know, some kind of stomach bug or something. Super nauseous, and obviously I don't want to go into details, but you can guess what happens when you get super nauseous and your tummy's upset. But luckily me and my wife haven't had it yet. I never get sick, knock on wood, but like whenever my wife or my daughter gets sick, I never get sick. Wait, where do I need to go now? Why isn't it showing the little mission icon? I guess I gotta go there. Usually it shows the little mission icon, right? We are on the transport deck, so I'll go to the engine deck, I guess. Choice overload indeed, yeah. Okay, so flashpoint, the black. Okay, so I am going the right way. All right. of me kind of wishes I would have chosen a ranged class. Blasters and stuff. Oscar Rodriguez, thank you so much for the first super chat and channel support of the stream. Appreciate that, man. Give me 1 sec. Let me defeat this guy. There we go. I appreciate that, Oscar. Good morning to you. What is this thing? Munitions power console disabled. Okay. Oscar says, I swear the Outlaws girl looks like a mixture of Han Solo and Ellen Ripley with an April O'Neil haircut. Game looks like a fun ride. Yeah, I mean, I can see that. I need to look. I need to do a quick Google again. Just to, I mean, I think I can picture pretty well in my head. What are you coming up with fan theories there, Oscar? Is she gonna be related to somebody? I hope not. New characters, new characters. No need for relation, right? But yeah, I agree. It looks like a really fun ride. I'm planning on playing it and streaming it and everything. I hope it holds my attention. You know me, I kind of have video game ADD where I bounce around and I never finish anything and I just end up, you know, playing something for a few hours and never touching it again. But I'm gonna make damn sure that my goal is, you know, is to play it and stream every second that I play it until I beat the main story and whatnot. But yeah, I'm really excited. You know, open world, Star Wars. I hope it feels very expansive and yeah, we'll see, man. I'm really excited for it though. Yeah, I see some Ripley vibes. Oscar also says there's definitely a lack of commitment, I feel, when it comes to streaming, Game Pass, and PS Plus, overabundance of choices and time allowed. Yeah, it's you know, Game Pass is great. I have it, but I feel the same way. Like, you have so many choices of games that you want to play or want to check out, and sometimes I find myself like installing a game on my PC through Game Pass. And then I'll play it for like 10 minutes and I'll be like, yeah, not for me, and uninstall it. Now, is that enough time to actually, you know, actually see if a game is for you or not? I don't know if it is. If I would have purchased that game, I would have put a lot more time and effort into it, right? But the ease of just... Isn't there one console left? I thought there was one console left that I had to turn off. Anyway. The ease of just being like, next. You know what I mean? It's too tempting to just be like, I'm sure there's something else that's gonna, you know, wet my whistle for a game that is more in line with what I want to play. It's, I don't know. I don't know. It's the abundance of choice at your fingertips. It's a good thing, and it's also like, it's not good for me. I'll say that. It's not good for me in my level of how often I ping pong between games and like, you know, my attention span is not good, especially for single player games. Now, if I'm sitting here on a live stream, it's kind of a different story because, you know, I'm occupied with the chat and I'm also playing a game. But if I'm sitting here by myself at my computer, if I'm trying to play a single player game, man, my attention, I just don't have the attention span for it. It's kind of, it's weird. And I've always been that way. You know, I tend to just play multiplayer games for the most part. But I don't know, I'm kind of with you there, Oscar. I see all my buddies playing all these single player games and they're like, you gotta play it, it's amazing, the story's great, blah blah, you gotta play God of War or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, it looks great, I'm sure But I just don't have the brain power, the focus, the attention span to devote to a single player game. And I don't understand why. I don't understand why. A game really, really, really has to hit me for me to continue on with it. And unfortunately, there aren't too many that keep my, and it's all fault of my own. But there aren't too many that can keep my attention span. Even like Red Dead Redemption 2, I beat it, but it took me like 5 years or something like that to beat this main story. And the only reason I did was because of COVID. Like, I got COVID, this was a couple of years ago.
Escape pods aren't far now. You can make it on your own, General.
I got COVID.
What about you?
And I isolated from my family for 5 days. And I played Red Dead Redemption all day until I beat the game.
I will face my destiny. Go now, my friend.
Before that, I don't remember what the last game that I beat was. Single player game. It might have been Alien Isolation.
I was sent to protect the General, and you will not pass.
For whatever
Isn't
reason, that's the
Padawan
first
just
thing that
another
comes
word
to
for
mind.
Apprentice. You're not even a real Jedi.
I will be. I've assembled my lightsaber. My final trial is to face a Sith in combat. But I intend to drive you back, meter by meter if need be.
Meter by meter.
Just as the Republic pushed the Sith Empire into the dark of the galaxy.
Meter by meter. You're beaten already.
In case you hadn't noticed, the Empire is...
But anyway,
back,
Oscar, I appreciate
and
that
will
support this morning,
destroy
man.
You.
You cannot destroy us. No more than a shadow can destroy he who casts it.
Alright, here we go.
You may run, or you may stand your ground, but you'll go no farther.
This is going to be a tough fight, I think.
You aren't going to win this. I swear it.
Maybe not as tough as I thought. Oh, that hurt.
You aren't going to win this. I swear it.
Ah.
You aren't going to win this. I swear it.
You've said that already. You've said that like 10 times. You aren't going to win this. I swear it.
You aren't going to win this. I swear it.
We're about to win. I think. Gotcha, punk. Oh, these are the healing stations. Ah, I guess I could have used those. But I got a good healer right here. General, we made it.
You can put aside your weapons. I won't try to run. Besides, I doubt I'd make it to an escape pod without my intestines spilling out.
How did you get injured?
Unlucky. Caught in your ship's attack. I'm told the wounds aren't fatal, but that doesn't help the pain. I was a general in the Imperial Military Service. Did they tell you that when they sent you here? Did they even know?
You were a servant of the Sith Empire. You should have been honored to obey.
If you knew what I knew, you'd understand. If you'd heard what both sides are plotting, you wouldn't be eager to restart this war. They're building doomsday weapons, shields that envelop planets, missiles that darken
Wanderer's
suns.
Library, why does the general have such
Empire
broad
planning
shoulders?
to raise worlds,
Probably because the person who modeled them had really
civilization.
small shoulders.
It
They're
would be
just
unlike anything
they're
the
projecting their
galaxy's
wants and
seen
wishes.
since the Great Hyperspace War. And it's too late to stop it. The so-called peace is already lost.
If that's true, then why defect to the Republic?
There's no place for me in the Empire anymore.
I'm gonna make this guy huge.
I thought my last act might be to even the odds, create a stalemate. It doesn't seem to matter anymore. You have me then. Me, my stomach full of blood, and my implant full of cybernetic secrets and stolen plans. What will you do?
I'm going to bring you to my ship. From there, you'll be transported to Drummond Cass and taken into Imperial custody.
Where I'll be tortured or executed, or at best, placed in a cell for the rest of my life. Still, there's nowhere in the galaxy where I could truly hide. I will follow you.
What is that?
Captain Orzic here. I understand you're on your way back. I assume congratulations are in order. Our Marines have been recalled to the Black Talon. As soon as you're aboard, we'll jump to lightspeed. Republic reinforcements could arrive at any minute.
Prepare a holding cell. I'm bringing a prisoner.
The General? I'm sure the droid and Grand Moff Kilran would be pleased to have him alive. I'll see you on the bridge. Congratulations again. Orzic out.
Nice. That was fun. That was a good little dungeon. I liked that. You know what my biggest fear is, like, when I'm playing these games, and there's a huge, long mission that takes, like, 45 minutes to do, is that it crashes right here. That's, like, one of my biggest fears when I play these kind of games. Like, my progress won't be saved, you know what I mean? I'll have to do it all over again. Seth, thank you so much for the generous super chat and channel support this morning, man. Seth says, what's your favorite movie theater experience as a kid and as an adult? Ooh. Okay, so let me turn in this quest and we'll chit-chat about that. Make sure this goes through. All right, one sec.
The heroes of the day return.
One sec there, Seth.
My men will take the general to the brig. Congratulations. I never expected the mission to go off this cleanly.
I met stiff opposition, but I softened it up.
I've no doubt. You've shown impressive judgment.
Grand Moff Kilran is eagerly awaiting your report. Should I put him through?
Go ahead. There's no sense waiting.
Opening channel now.
Well, how fortunate I could reach my friends aboard the Black Talon. The droid's been keeping me appraised of your work, but I very much wanted to hear from you. How did the attack go?
The Brenal star has been disabled and the General captured. He'll be in your hands soon.
Excellent. I'll let Corban and Imperial Intelligence fight over him. You should be proud. This is only one of the many operations we're conducting across the galaxy. It's a new beginning to the war. The General was one of the greatest weapons the Republic had. A defector. And you've snatched him from enemy hands. I'll remember this, and I'll make sure you're rewarded.
It is an honor to strike a blow against our enemies.
You'll strike many more in the future, I'm certain. Darth Barris will be pleased. But my words hardly matter. Soon you'll be joining us on the home world, and you can see for yourself what you've been fighting for. It should be inspiring. Enjoy the rest of your journey. Kilran out.
Nice. There we go. Let's see. Achievement unlocked. So what do I do here? You can control the ships. Yes, go to return to space station. Sure. Seth. Seth asks, favorite movie theater experience as a kid and as an adult. And of course, thank you so much for that generous super chat this morning, man. Oh man, my favorite movie theater experience as a kid. What is that? Provider Power Transformer Imperial. Boom. There we go. All right.
Nobody better mess with that.
I'm about to hop off, Luke. We'll team up. We'll team up soon. That was fun though. What is this? Check in arrival console. Okay. But yeah. So, Seth, like as a kid, one of my favorite movie going experiences. We used to go to dollar theaters all the time when I lived in Georgia and even Ohio. When I would go visit my family in Ohio, like my aunt and stuff like that. There used to be dollar theaters. They don't really exist anymore as far as I know. You could go and pay $1 to see a movie that maybe was in the theater like a year prior or something like that. And there was one day where me and my aunt, I was up visiting them in Ohio, and we just had a movie marathon at a dollar movie theater. I don't know. I think we went to saw like 4 movies or something like that in one day. And that was I don't know, that's a good memory that I have, you know. Another one, it was a dollar theater experience that me and my dad went to go see Mortal Kombat when it was Alexa, when did the first Mortal Kombat movie come out?
The film Mortal Kombat was released on April 23rd, 2021.
Nope, that's not the one I'm thinking of. Anyway, I said first Mortal Kombat movie. I don't know how old I was. I don't remember. But we went and saw it in the movie theater, the Dollar Theater, me and my dad. And we were the only 2 people in the entire theater. And I have a vivid memory of the movie starts. And then all of a sudden, oh, geez. Goodness gracious, Luke. Thank you so much. You exceeded the 1,000,000 credit maximum. It's ridiculous, dude. Thank you so much. I might start building up my own guild stronghold. That'd be fun. You know, have it on my... Well, I guess I would have to make my own guild, right? Or can I have my own? 1995, thank you. So I would have been 9 years old, Luke. But yeah, so we're in the movie theater. Me and my dad. The movie starts. Mortal Kombat, 1995, or maybe 96, or even 97. I don't know when this would have been. You know, it was in a dollar theater. And the movie starts, and the projector is halfway on the ceiling and halfway on the screen. So half of the movie is on the ceiling. And I just remember my dad getting up and going, talking to the people, the projectionist or whoever. And then I see the movie, the screen start to like go down, like they're adjusting it and until it's back on the screen. I don't know. That's a vivid memory. Another really great movie theater going experience that I had was when Mars Attacks came out. Alexa, when did Mars Attacks come out?
The movie Mars Attacks was released in 1996.
1996. So I was 10 years old. My mom just randomly surprised me one day, got me out of school, and took me to go see Mars Attacks in the middle of the day. Just decided, hey, I'm going to get him out of school. And we're going to go see Mars Attacks. I was 10. That's a good movie theater going experience, too. One of my favorites as a kid. And then, you know, seeing The Phantom Menace when I was 13 in 1999. Basic strongholds are available. I purchased on the main level of the fleet. You can also set up a stronghold here on Drummond Capital City. All right, there's a small plaza there. Gotcha, cool. Yeah, I'll look into it a little more. But yeah, those are some fond memory movie-going experiences that I have. And yeah, as an adult, as a grown-up, I mean, my favorite movie... Oh, God, as an adult, I loved the entire experience and build-up of seeing The Force Awakens in the theater. So I saw it 5 times in the theater. You know, I saw it first with some of my best friends and my wife. And we went and saw it midnight showing or whatever, 7 p.m. showing, whatever it was, the first time, you know, the very first showing. And then I saw it again with a group of friends on our cabin trip at a little rinky-dink theater up North Georgia. It was fun. And then I saw it again in a little indie theater downtown Jacksonville with my wife. And then again in that same theater with my friend and his dad. And then I saw it with my parents in IMAX. And I think it was an IMAX theater showing, I think. I saw it. That just like, that is one of my favorite movie-going experiences as a whole, just because, you know, it was huge. It was a big anticipated thing, and everybody wanted to get on board and see it and watch it together, and that was fun. And another one of my favorite movie-going experiences is seeing Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. You know, my daughter was staying the night with my parents, and me and my wife had the night to ourselves. We got dinner. We went to our favorite theater called Sunray Cinema. It's downtown Jacksonville. I believe it was the first theater in Florida. Obviously, it's changed hands since then multiple times, but I believe it was the first theater in Florida to show talkies, movies with talking. I want to say it was. You can Google it. Sunray Cinema. And just a little small independent theater, really cool, unique, wacky. They have just 2 screens. You can order a beer and pizza, and it's just really eclectic and fun. But yeah, I always like going to the movies, man. But more than any of that, like, it has been so fun to take our daughter to see movies. We've seen Puss in Boots, The Last Wish, I think it's called, the Puss in Boots, The Last Wish. The Mario movie. We saw Elemental. We saw Wish, the Disney movie. I really liked Wish. We've seen... I took her to see Migration. The new Little Mermaid we saw in the theater. We saw the re-release, like the such and such anniversary of Wizard of Oz in the movie theater. I feel like there's a couple more too, but like, it's just so fun to, you know, we go to the dollar store or Five and Below before the movie. We let her pick out some candy. We go into the theater, get some popcorn, find our seats, and it's just so much fun to go and see a movie with her. Yeah. But yeah, cool question, Seth. I appreciate that, man. And Vince, good to see you, man. Good morning. Thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. Mortal Kombat came out in 1995. Finished Fallout. Loved it. I'm having Café du Monde coffee. I love it as well. Have a good day, guys. Cheers. Café du Monde. Why does that sound familiar? Oh, okay. I've never had it. French Market coffee stand in New Orleans, or New Orleans, is legendary. So they also can it. Maybe I'll have to check that out. Maybe we'll get that one day. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, Vince, I watched the first episode last night of Fallout. I loved it. I thought it was great. My wife came home early. Yesterday was my daughter's actual birthday. We had her party on Saturday. And, you know, a bunch of kids came over, family came over. We rented a giant bounce house in the backyard. Everybody stayed all day. It was a blast. But my daughter's actual birthday was yesterday. She turned 6. And my wife had to work, but she came home early because she's super sick right now. Nauseous and some kind of stomach bug. So she went to bed really early, and I just ended up watching Fallout. And it was great, man. It was great. I'm pleasantly surprised. I didn't know, you know, when they first announced it, I was wondering, I mean, you know, it's like anything, right? This franchise that you like, they're making a show about it, and you're like, oh God, it could be bad. Most of the time it is, right? But no, I'm pleasantly surprised. It's fun. It's a really good show. But yeah, Vince, we usually just go with Folgers Black Silk Coffee. Or whatever's on sale. We like our coffee dark roast. And you know what's overrated? Black Rifle coffee. I know guys that get that and they're like, oh, it's so good. Well, I drink my coffee black. I don't put cream or sugar in it. And like, and everybody that I know that likes Black Rifle coffee puts cream and sugar in their coffee. And I'm like, how do you even know if a coffee's good if you put cream and sugar in it like they do? I mean, maybe that's cynical of me. But I just think it's overrated. Like, I think people are paying for the packaging and the fact that it's like, I don't know, like it's marketing. They like the marketing of it, right? There's so much coffee and stuff like that is all marketing. Like there's a coffee company that I follow on Instagram called Fireproof, and I've never even tried it, but I love their marketing. I follow them just because it's all retro, like space stuff. Check them out on Instagram, Vince. They're just like style and the look of their bags and the way they shoot their promo pictures and stuff. Fireproof coffee is, it's just, I love again, I've never even tried it, but I follow them on Instagram and I'm just like, God, I love the way their social media and their photos and the way they, I don't know, it's just really cool. But anyway, guys, fun stream, man. An hour and a half of playing some The Old Republic, running a little dungeon, a flashpoint there. I'll be doing this more often. But yeah, anyway, thanks for hanging out with me this morning, guys. I don't know what else I'll have going on. I don't know if I'll be doing any kind of stream later tonight or anything. Again, my wife's really sick. My daughter's actually spending the night with my parents tonight. Me and my wife had big plans. Maybe we're going to go see a movie or, you know, go grab a beer and then come home and watch a movie and hang out. But I don't know if that's going to happen because she's super sick. So if she's still super sick, I might just stay up late and do some more streaming. But anyway, thanks for hanging out, guys. Enjoy the rest of your morning, your afternoon, your evening, wherever you are on planet Earth. And I will catch you all on the flip side. Cool? Cool. See ya.